The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Logue will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Ball 4, take your base. He's safe!
So now here is Tyson Randolph looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, let the big dog eat, buddy.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pops this one up, and that's going to land foul.
Hey, what time? Right now.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a...
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down.
Come on, maybe get the pitch up there.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too. Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now.
Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
The set and the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Bounced to first. Scooped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now is Tyson Randolph. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Rubel on second. Maggi on at first with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
And now Tyson Randolph. Here's the first pitch to him.
Tyson Randolph. 0-1.
windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Stripers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Zach Logue takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the Oliver Pennick was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jimmy Cordero closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
2 hours and 32 minutes.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Gwinnett Stripers.
Tyson Randolph, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now into the box is Leo Subcheck, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swaggerty will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Next, it'll be Wilbis Santiago. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a full count now, 3-2. Now that's popped up. Camargo has room in foul territory. 2 gone. Stepping in next, Peter Welch, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. The pitch. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
3-2 now. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Camargo brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Into the box, Chance Cisco. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chance Cisco. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Kawada has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So stepping in is Cedric Mullins. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 2-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Next to hit, Mike Pappy, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate here is Gunnar Henderson, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 0-1 the count. The pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Hey, no one down here.
At the plate, Michael Paez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. To the plate now, Ryan McKenna. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leo Subcheck. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Paez is off of first with 2 away. 2-2. Screwball, tough pitch to lay off of with 2 strikes, but he's worked it full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Maggi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Tide's out in front, 1-0. Now it'll be Peter Welch, grounded out in his last at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Mike
1-0.
Happy.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tides lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up is the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, not fooled by that breaking ball in his last AB at all. He jumped all over it. It's such a good feeling as a hitter when you know you're picking up the secondary stuff right out of the pitcher's hands. Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Michael Paez. He singled in his first AB. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Ryan McKenna. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Tide's out in front, 1-0. Stepping in once again is Leo Subcheck. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
So the next to bat will be Wilbis Santiago. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in next, Peter Welch struck out in his last trip to the plate. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate now, Chance Cisco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Tides lead it 1-0. Sean Newcomb is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 6.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Gwinnett Stripers. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Tides, 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 hits.
Time for baseball of the minor league variety as the show brings you coverage from the AAA East. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Gwinnett Stripers.
And now,
we've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Stripers.
Christopher McCallum, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Now the pitch. Tyson Randolph comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Cisco. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Tyson Randolph.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
All right, come on now. Let's line.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. Get your pitch, huh?
Popped him up. Santiago trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tyson Randolph. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Come on now.
The 0-2 delivery. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that
so next to bat will be Tyson Randolph, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Ready on 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Your turn. Drive him in. Catch up for it. Okay. Pitch up there.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Welch is under it near the mound, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Pitching and defense game, 2-1. In the 8th.
He's knocking on the door of the big leagues, and he's doing it as a two-way player. Jenny Finch is with me. Jenny, based on his development so far, what can we expect of him as a two-way player in the show?
It's going to be a struggle. He has a lot to prove. All eyes are going to be on him, but he's been able to have success at every single level, and he's proving all those naysayers wrong. It's going to be exciting to watch it pan out.
Jenny, there's going to be a lot of attention focused on him if and when he gets the call. What advice would you give him to deal with that attention?
I would just say, it's one day at a time, one pitch at a time. Be who you are and take it one step at a time. And don't get all involved in the hype. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Just keep playing and being the same player that you've been to get to this point.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Thomas Sapucki gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well.
Next, here is Tyson Randolph.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's a look over to first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Come on, big guy.
First offering. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Hey, it's a time, let it fly.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Next to dig in, Jorge Ona. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track. And now here is Tyson Randolph. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So now to the plate, Tyson Randolph singled in his last at-bat.
Randolph.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. The Bulls are in front here, 2-0. At the plate now is Tyson Randolph. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. And stepping in, Tyson Randolph. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Don't go anywhere. Now to the plate, Russell Aragon looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Kevin Smith will be next, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Randolph has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. Big-time defense there to cut down the run and keep this one tied. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Tyson Randolph. The winning run stands at second base.
Hey, keep going up there. Touch up. You're next.
Here's the first pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
1-2 now.
Hey, drop him in. Need you right here.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
5 runs, 8 hits, no errors.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyson Randolph. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it be.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. We've played an inning, still nothing. Digging in will be Tyson Randolph. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it.
And now in the box, Tyson Randolph.
Tyson.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Your pitch only, huh?
And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting...
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Gwinnett Stripers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
No errors. They left 2 men on base.
Minor League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Durham Bulls and the Gwinnett Stripers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Stripers.
Tyson Randolph, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the box, Mark Griffith, and we are set for baseball here this evening. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. Still without a home run and 4 RBIs. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Barry Iswaldo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So here's the cleanup hitter, Russell Aragon. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Kevin Smith will be next. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the 2nd. Next up, Kevin Padlow, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Jorge Ona stands in as he looks at ball 1 here on the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. That brings up Xavier Edwards, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate is Eric McDonald, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. Just want to try and paint the corners.
He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mark Griffith. He singled first time up. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Popped him up. Maggi moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next up is Michael Gigliotti, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 0-1 the count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes a strike 3 called on the screwball, and that's how the inning will end. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Stripers on top, 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Barry Iswaldo, and they could use a spark from him here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
In now, Russell Aragon. A ball and no strikes.
Aragon.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
3-1 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. There's one. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Kevin Smith. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Stripers lead it 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kevin Padlo, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. Now to bat, Jorge Ona, 1-for-1 with a single so far. First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next to stand in is Xavier Edwards, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball,
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
The 3-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever gonna get, and the inning will continue. First pitch of the AB on its way. Eric McDonald is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Gwinnett leads it 1-0. So here is Mark Griffith, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit is Michael Gigliotti. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. And that's the 2nd out. Up next, Barry Iswaldo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. Another look out in right field as he ends the inning by taking away a home run. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Smith. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo's still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Kevin Padlow, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
One ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
This is skied out toward right, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Eric McDonald. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Mark Griffith. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Pitch on the way. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Stripers on top 6-0. So kicking off the top of the 9th is Barry Iswaldo, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Russell Aragon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So next to hit is Kevin Smith. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Randolph is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Stripers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tyson Randolph with his 4th win this season. Brendan McKay was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, you can bet he'd like to make a little more contact going forward. It's been a lot of strikeouts recently for him. He needs to rediscover his stroke at the plate. Sean Casey joins me today. Case, how does a guy bounce back when he's fanning at this rate?
Well, when I'm watching this guy swing, he looks a little lost. And I think the biggest thing about when you're striking out a lot, it's more of a mental thing, right? And so what happens is anxiety comes in because you're striking out and you're like, okay, I'm going to try harder. And when you try harder in baseball, you go backwards. And what happens is when you try harder and you get that anxiety, it turns your vision off. It's crazy. It turns your vision off. When you get relaxed and slow down, it turns your vision on, right? You want to be able to see the ball late. And what happens when you're striking out, like this guy's doing a lot right now, is that you're making decisions earlier. The ball's at 54 feet and you're swinging, right? The ball's, you haven't really seen the ball in those last 4 or 5 feet. That's where great hitters work. So when you're striking out a lot, that's what happens. You lose the ball too early and make decisions too early. So for me, as a hitter, I would tell this guy, hey, listen, let's take some deep breath. Let's slow down. Tonight, let's take a couple first pitch pitches, and so that we can really see the ball. And I always said, when you're striking out, that means you're going to get the ball. Tonight, let's get jammed. Let's let the ball jam us so that we know we're seeing it late.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is available. And let me know in the comments what you think, or roast me for my terrible gameplay. Videos like this are recorded live on Twitch. Follow my socials and my Twitch to know when I'm live recording new content for YouTube. Again, thanks for watching the Prophet Loki 309 YouTube. I'll see you